Hey everybody, it's Roland64 here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we did stuff. Or more specifically, I believe we finished off the Shadow Temple in the last episode. So now in this episode, we're going to be doing a little required thing, and to do this, I'm post-commentating. Because when I recorded this video, it took me an hour to record this, so yeah. I just finished editing it all down. So, what we're going to be doing is hunting Poes. Yeah. So, first I need to empty my bottles here. Because, there are 10 big Poes scattered across Hyrule Field. And if you collect all 10 of them and give them to the guy in the shop just north of us, or just up there by the sword icon, he will give you a prize if you sell him all 10. And the prize is, I guess, worth it. You don't have to get this prize, but if you're gonna 100% the game like I am, you might as well. And I switched back to the Kokiri tunic because it probably looks good. And the only way you can hunt ghosts is by hitting them while you're on Epona. And I forgot that I need my guide so that I can tell you where all the Poes are. So let me just grab it. There we go. Well, you see me right off to the first one, and I flipped to the page. Windows. Be doing that, man. Alright. Just gotta look for the page. Here we go. The first big Poe is west of Hyrule Castle, amongst the bushes. So here's my first attempt at it. These Poes can be very hard to shoot with the N64 joystick, and yeah, you see I just cut to my success attempt right here. I tried to mask my failure in this video, but it was hard. So there you go, the first Poe. And these will be stored in your 3 bottles, which hopefully you have 3 by now. Alright, the next one is at the tree at the entrance to Lon Lon Ranch. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Epona. Hiya! Alright. Sweet. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing fine and dandy. I'm actually editing a whole lot of videos today. I recorded a whole lot last night, so I have so many videos to edit together and then upload. But I'm gonna try and record the end of the game today, but you won't know that, because by the time this goes up, it'll already have been recorded. Oh, and the next one is next to the sign for Lon Lon Ranch at Hyrule Castle. So let's go there right now. And Windows. Just gotta turn around. And right here at this crossroads is the Poe. And it's a simple one to catch. So there you go. That takes care of this Poe. The next Poe, Poe number 4, at the V-shaped wall to the east of Lon Lon Ranch. And I'm kind of looking it up in the guide here in the video right now. I was like, what V-shaped wall? And I realized it was this wall right here. What you gotta do is kind of hug the inside. And there's your Poe. Oh, and when I originally made this video, I did do live commentary for it, but considering the video took me an hour to record, after it I was just like, you know what, I'm not editing all my audio, so I just didn't use it, and here I am post-commentating. Alright, the next one, next to the Kakariko Village sign. This one, in my opinion, is the hardest to get. And I'm actually, in this, I'm going to edit out the failure that I had, because it took me probably 10 minutes to get this one, which doesn't sound long, but considering 10 minutes of just standing on a horse shooting, then going to the Kakariko Bazaar to refill on arrows, it's very annoying. Alright. So it's just down here, and you probably saw that jump cut, because I just messed up my failure. Windows. Come on. I'm recording a narration on VideoPad, and the screensaver's going up. That just doesn't make sense. Anyway, number 6 is the lone tree near the Gerudo Valley entrance. First we gotta roll into the Poe, apparently. Anyway. So, yeah. Now, there will be some jump cuts in this of me skipping over, just going and selling the Poes. Because the guy that buys the Poes from you, he says the same thing pretty much every time you sell him a Poe. So I didn't think that it was necessary to show all the dialogue. Alright, we'll be there in a minute. Just gotta wait. What's weird about recording narrations... oh, by the way... Jump cut to mask failure! Suddenly it's evening. By the way, if you have VideoPad Video Editor Professional that came with RecordPad, if you have it, it's very good. I can recommend it. If you... There, I skipped over showing the Poe guy, but, it's very good if you're just making a video. If you want effects and stuff, like if you want to put pictures on your video, then you get something more professional, but it's pretty good. But for recording narrations, it's really weird because I can't hear the game sound at all. Like, there's no sound coming through my headset, but I am recording my voice, so it's really weird. But anyway, jump come to over here. I failed. This one is the second hardest to get because it's such a narrow passageway, and sometimes the Poe will just spawn in the wall. So try and get it over here to where it's easy to get. Oh, by the way, I forgot. This one is a fork in the road outside the entrance to Gerudo Valley. The next one, south of the previous big Poe, between a tree and a grove. This one was probably the hardest to find. I think. Maybe. Let's find out. No, wait, this one wasn't the hardest to find. This was the second hardest to find. See, 2 of the Poes are really hard to catch, and then just 2 are just really hard to find. Like, the one that took me the longest, like, jump cuts. The one that took me the longest took me like 15 minutes to find. Alright, jump cut. And there's the first Poe over here. The next Poe, look in the grove north of the Lake Hylia entrance. pretty much the exact same place as the Poe you just found. But that was really confusing because, well, what 14-year-old kid is going to know what a grove is? The guide really does not help for Poes number 8 and 9, but I got them just the same. And now for the final Poe, near the boulder where the road forks off to either Lon Lon Ranch or Kokiri Forest. Alright. So let's go over there. Alright, so, yeah. So, just over here is where it is. And right to this rock, jump cuts to behind it, so that you can get a Poe. And remember, you have to have a Pona to get the big Poes. If you're on foot, they're just regular Poes, and they won't count. Alright, now let's go and sell the last Poe to the guy in what's left of the market. And I just gotta say, you'll see what the inside of his shop is, and I gotta say, it's really cool. Like, you'll see it in a minute. But it's like a place that I would just want to be. Because, well, I guess I should wait for us to get there. Come on. Come on. Alright, so we're in here. And so, like, look at this place. He's got his inventory on a shelf above him, and he pretty much works on his bed. So, like, he can just, like, like, if he's sleeping, he can just sit up in his bed and greet customers. That's pretty cool, and so, now that we've earned 1,000 points by getting the 10 Poes, we're a genuine ghost hunter. And, so he has extra inventory. And that's the last time he can buy a ghost, not like there are any more. And the prize is a bottle. So that's all for this episode. See you guys next time. And trust me, it was good to get that bottle. See you guys later.